Hi, my name is Brandon Smith, content creator and a student of Okinawan Goju-Ryu Karate. Fitness and sports has always been a passion. Join me as I talk with others about their journey. Here we go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Brandon Smith. Welcome back to the Fitness Dialogue. And here to me today I got a special guest. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Hi, I'm Dominic. I go to Clayton State. I run track and field there. So yeah.
And what made you interested in sports in general?
Well, I kind of always liked sports when I was young. So growing up, it was no thing for me. But in Nassau, I spent probably from kindergarten to grade 3 here, and then I went to Grand Bahama to BMES there, and that's when I really got into sports and stuff like that. My mom got me and my brother into basketball, swimming, soccer, track, name it all. We just was doing any sport we could think of. So yeah, parents, they did sports. They went to college for sports, so they want their child to do the same thing or have interest. At first, it was for social reasons, just to get different emotions and people, culture and stuff, and different type of personalities. So it was nice being in that type of environment where you have mixed personalities with the work ethic for it, all of that. So it was good being in sports. Swimming was one of my biggest sports, and soccer. I did both of them a lot in high school and middle school. So I did swimming. Could have went to character for it, but I didn't take it serious. I went to soccer. I made 5 national teams in school. I played with Darlington. If anyone knows who that is, that's a boarding school in Georgia, a soccer academy. I played with them at the Disney Classic for 2 weeks, and it was fun. That's when I really got into sports. That's when sports really opened up my mind, because I did a lot of sports in Grand Bahama. I did soccer, I did basketball, I did track, I did swimming. I did all of them inside Freeport, but Freeport was a good time to open myself up to sports.
Can you give us a brief history of your time as your tenure as a soccer player, and how that translated to you being a track athlete?
So during my soccer time, I really got introduced to it by my god brother Cam. So his name is Cam. That's my older god brother. They really love soccer, so watching them play FIFA and stuff like that, I end up falling in love with the sport too. So I asked him about it, and we had to talk about it, and he introduced me to one of his coaches, and that coach happened to be Coach James. So Coach James is my main soccer coach. He brought me up in soccer. I was on his club team, Western Warriors. I was on the national team with him for 3 years. So he basically was the main person who was teaching me how to play soccer and showing me what it is at the next level to be competitive and actually put in work to be a good soccer player. So yeah, now when it comes to me actually loving the sport and the competitive side, I think that really kicked in when I went to nationals, when I made my first national team. After making that team, seeing everyone and seeing all the different type of players and the different type of cultures, it really opened my eyes to it's not just the Bahamas, it's worldwide. So it's other players around the world who also can play the sport at a high level. So it's good seeing that type of competition out there. That really opened my eyes to just do better and do more and not think of it as just the Bahamas.
I know you said that your mom was helping you, was pushing you to get into track, and outside party was telling you to get into track, but what was the defining moment for you that was you know what, I gotta actually take this serious?
Okay, so that defining moment would have to be senior year high school, grade 12, when I won the 100 meters at BISS. That year was the first year I actually took track seriously. I went to training, I trained with a club, I actually took it seriously day in and day out. I was actually doing the type of workouts for being a track athlete. So that time was when I really took it seriously and was I can go to the next level with this sport.
You said you joined a track club. Can you name the club that you was at and your tenure there?
Okay, so the track club that I was at is called Redline Athletics. It's a pretty known track club now. We have really grown the past years. But when I first came there, we was pretty small. It was probably like 7 to 12 of us at morning practice. A couple of us to like the track and stuff, working out. So we were pretty small when I first came, but we had talent on the team. So there was a lot of people there who was winning and actually doing something. So that's when we really like became like a club. I'd say during the Kentucky meet is when like Redline was really known or like pushed out there, because we went to that meet and we performed and everyone did well. As a whole, I would think track has definitely evolved. We have a lot of people at the professional level who's really trying to like put track out there and take it seriously and actually give it the recognition that it deserves. So I think that track is evolving and it is starting to get a little glitz and glamour and all that other stuff. In terms of here in the Bahamas, track has definitely gotten bigger. We have a lot of talent in the track world in Bahamas. We have a lot of people out there doing big things, college level, professional level, here as a high school athlete. So we have a lot of good athletes out here in track and field in the Bahamas.
If there's one thing that you say you like most about track, what would it be?
It has to be the meets, the rewards. Winning is definitely the best feeling ever in track. Nothing in track is easy, but the rewards, that's what you work for. So that's the best thing that you can get, rewards and just feeling accomplished, just having that self-esteem and that boost in yourself to say I did good and I actually did the work to actually get the rewards. So I'd say rewards is the best thing in track and field.
Now, what would you say would be the least exciting or the least favorite part of track, in your opinion?
Oh, it definitely is the workouts. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. Every track athlete knows that the workouts is the worst thing in track and field. Just the pain, the fatigue, all of that stuff that you feel after the workout. But in your mind, you have to know that the work that you put in it's worth it. It helps in the meets. Like Usain Bolt said, the greats say, the work is the hard part. The meat is the easy part. So once you put in the work and you put it in the bank, when you're ready to withdraw, you show it out on the track.
You say that the workouts is really and truly the worst part of being a track athlete, in your opinion. So can you give us some details on how a track athlete have to prepare?
So basically, well, since I'm at the college level now, collegiately, we would, do the regular warm-up drills, routines that we have to do to get our body acclimated and ready to actually do the work that we're out to do. So basically, we would probably do a couple warm-up laps, a couple dynamic drills. Then we'd get into probably some static stretching, just regular stretching, getting the hips, everything mobile and ready to run. And then we would get into some drills, get the drills out of the way, and then we'd hit the workout, and that's the hardest part. So in the workout, depends on what you have. It depends on the type of track athlete you are. We have distance runners, we have sprints, and then we have middle distance. And then we have short sprints. So we all go into our various groups, and then we do the work that we were set out to do.
So what's your process in terms of getting ready for competition, in terms of eating, in terms of mentally prepping, physical? Like what do you do to get ready for meetup?
Okay, so like my old coach always said, the meet starts the week of. So if you have a meet on that Saturday or Friday, Sunday, Monday, before that week starts, that's when you get your body prepared, you get your mental prepared, you get everything prepared. So basically on Mondays, I would probably eat right, still eat basic foods, morning, we eat breakfast, we eat lunch, we eat dinner. During our time, we still have practices, so we'd have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays. Depending on which day we have the meet, if it's Friday or Saturday, we'd have practice on Thursday. And then basically what we do is that we have ice baths, massages, we have stretching, we have cupping, anything that's bothering a little neck and knock there. We have trainers that gets that sorted out. Physically, then my routine the night before meet, I would stretch, I would roll out, and I would drink 3 bottles of water before bed. And then I would eat pasta. Pasta is my favorite meal before a meet. It gives you carbs and gets you ready. So because I don't like to eat in the mornings of a meet, I don't eat. I probably have like a couple fruits, but I wouldn't have a big meal. So I would eat a lot that night. And so by the morning, I just have probably some water and some fruits. Now, going into the meet, I would say your body, like I tell everyone, you did the work throughout the week, so your body is physically ready. So your body's ready. So it's your mental that you have to get right. Because in track and field, it's 90% mental, 10% physical. Your mind is the key to success in track. And then once I get to the actual meet, like I said, listen to music, get my mind right, you know, separate myself, just start loosening up, getting all that jet lag off, you know, your legs. Been on the bus so long or on the plane so long that they need to get stretched and flushed out. So I would usually do that before every meet. Now right before I'm about to run and stuff, I would, you know, of course say a prayer, you know, ask God for guidance and protection over me and like just let me do what I do. I did the work all week, so now it's time to show it out on the track.
Do you plan on taking this any further? Taking this to the next level?
I had a talk with my head coach there. Of course, everyone should know Chris Brown, the Bahamian runner who ran here, won a couple medals for the Bombers, won the gold in London. So he's the head coach up there at Clayton State. We had a discussion and I really do want to take it to the next level. I think I have the talent to do it and the work ethic to do it. It's just in time of when and where. So basically just taking it step by step, day by day. Just trying to finish off my college season first, get all of that sorted out, get all that in line, and then everything else will follow. So if any other younger kids or young athletes watching, of course, I'd say whatever you put your mind to, you can do. And I know they hear that a lot from other athletes and everyone else who says that, but it is true. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do in life. That's in general. Any job opportunity, anything you want to get in life, any car, you know, even like in sports, if you're trying to get a reward, anything like that, you can do it. Don't ever think that anything is too big for you, because your mind will deter you from that. Your mind is a very strong tool, so just if you want to do it and your heart wants to do it, then go for it. I'd say to younger athletes, if you're trying to get into the sport and take it seriously and take it to the next level, it comes with a lot of work, of course. It's not no walk in the park. You have to earn your stuff, earn your stripes, and just be able to be the athlete that you want to be. I wouldn't say to people that sports is hard. The work is hard, so no matter what sport you're going to, no matter how high the level is that you want to get to, it's going to be hard work. You're going to have to go put in the work. There's no shortcuts in any sport. You just have to put in the work and just be able to execute when you're on the track, on the field, on the court, wherever you are. So I'd say to younger athletes, if you really want to take track seriously, you have the tools around you. You have people who've been there already, done it. You could ask for advice. I was just like you guys a couple of years ago, looking up to older athletes, getting advice from them, conversations with them. So and look at me now, I'm a college athlete now. So I would say to take it seriously if you really want to be at the next level.
Alright, thank you for coming on to the show.
No problem.
And guys, like, share, and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next video. See you soon.